Welcome back to Suladan Plays Dark Dreams RHN. Last time, I got myself stuck a little bit. So, I have replayed up to this point, well, this point being before the whale balls. So yeah, I'm gonna go deal with that. There we go. Nope, 24 health. 18 health. Nope. Not leaving with that little bit of health. The lightning on the last one makes it just so you can't stand there and pelt him. I'm confused. Okay, there's two things that are confusing me gravely right now. Okay, so, I want to take advantage of this so badly. I defeated the whale, then died in the room. I then respawned in the room, minus the whale, minus all the enemies, minus all the puzzle blocks. So I could technically go straight into the next area with 99 health. 64 health. Floating head following me. See, the lightning bolts take 10 health each. Okay, so it is reproducible. I don't know if it's intentional or not. If you die right after beating the whale balls, you spawn back in the room, the door doesn't shut, but you hear the sound of it shutting. And then you end up in the boss room, but all is safe. I'm gonna try this one more time to make sure that it's... I feel like it's an exploit, and that bothers me. Didn't know he was there, was trying to hit the block. .36 health, I'll take it. My goal was just to be above 30. Okay. For those that are having difficulty getting through the whale boss with sufficient health afterwards, there does seem to be, I don't know if it's a glitch, an exploit, or an act of mercy. If you die after the whale, for some reason you respawn in the room devoid of enemies, devoid of puzzle blocks, with full, whatever health you entered the room with, and then can continue from there. Don't like recommending that, but if that helped, there seems to be a little bit of an exploit that can be done with the whale balls. After it dies, or at least within the few seconds, I don't know the exact trigger, I just know what happened with me. After it died, I looked, I saw I had too little health to continue, so I jumped in the water. It was still playing the little victory chime. I respawned back in the room, no enemies, no whale, No puzzle blocks, just... And the door was open. I could backtrack. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that allows you a way to get your health back if you so desire. I got through it with 36 health, and I think that's sufficient for my current needs. I also still don't know what this button does, but I'm not wasting the bullets or the health to push a button that doesn't do anything. From this point on, I recommend that you don't proceed. If you lose a bunch of health, die, redo that room. Don't continue forward and shoot yourself in the foot by ending up with too little health. It doesn't end well. In this part, you're gonna wanna, shoot things, don't tank them. You can jump over the little ones, but the floating ones in particular, I would almost not even use the save point. I may do that. I may just not use the save point right now, rely on the quick save system until I find a path forward that leads me to something useful. I'm gonna try the giant red thing first. Oh dear, I forgot this room has y'all. If they're almost invisible and they're pulsing, they're solid. If they look solid but they're pulsing, they're fake. And then the ones that just remain solid are as advertised. Upright leads you to this room, where I presume is the one he's talking about where he says shoot the giant lady with a rocket launcher. But the timing is a fair bit of a pain. Oh, nope. Nope. Actually, does this one auto-kill me? It doesn't? Huh. I can get a chance to see what's over here at least. A health station. Now that's just insult to injury right there. That is insult to injury right there. That is some insult to injury shenaniganry right there. I took a lot of damage going through there. I don't want to take all that damage going through there. Okay, let's see what happens if I hit it in the face with a rocket. Which is presumably what I'm supposed to do, but it involves getting up there safely, which is difficult. Oh, she just deals 20 damage, okay. Man, I saw 2 health and I was having flashbacks for a moment. Ugh, I know what the game wants me to do is shoot the little ones, but you've put me in a situation where I have to be very conservative with my health, which means my ammo. If you're lucky, you can get all of these goobers in a group together and not worry with them. I walked off the edge. Come on! Group together. Stop being problematic. Man, one time I had them just so perfectly together, and I missed that. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with the little ones. I don't want to waste my bullets on them, but if it takes more than 1 rocket to hit her, the odds of me being able to jump down safely are drastically not good. The more of those there are. Honestly, I think with 2 of them, I'm fine. Oh! How many rockets does it take? Three. Is it worth 12 health? Is it worth 12 health to gain 70? Yes. Oh, come on. Why does he have a little thing sticking out the back of his right knee? I don't see one on his left knee, so I'm puzzled by it. I'm gonna find out that I could have shot her anywhere and it's not the rockets or the position, and that all this was for nothing, but... Die. See, I thought maybe those were a puzzle, that it amounted to me having to jump on them in sequence. Maybe not. Boom, 97. Oh, come on. Now I have to be real careful to come down here on the platforms, lest I land on those ingrates. Okay, so we've established there is a health recharge station. Now here's my frustrating choice. I could go to the save point now, because I have health and lots of ammo. But what if that other path doesn't lead to a way back to town? Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm going to the save point. We've established that I can get to the save point safely. Oh, well, yeah, I can get to it this way. That's not the save point. That's the room with extra ammo and whatnot. You see, I can save here. I could also get a key and fight that boss, but I'm not doing that right this minute. Just remembered what this room is. Not sure if it's intentional or not, but you can get that key, die, respawn at the start of the room, and you still have the key. Okay. Now this leads to that eyeball. Which we gotta find out whether it's a... what to do with her. I lost track of how many shots that was, but... Oh, I saw the platforms. I had already jumped, though. I would just use a rocket, but they're fewer and farther between, and, you know, nice to save for bosses when possible, so I would recommend doing so. Wasting them on smaller targets or stationary targets or things that you could just as easily use bullets on. If you've got a lot of bullets, use the bullets. Okay. Now, it's that. Oh, you almost got me with that one. Why are there more of you? At least you get easier to hit. The bigger they are, the easier to target they are. Okay. I kind of want to see if falling here gives me the key and my health back, but I don't know if that's intentional. If I die accidentally, then that's not my... I thought that was a real block. Look, I still have the key. If you want to conserve health while key hunting, that apparently functions. Okay. Now I'm back on the left. There was nothing I could do. It was too high up to jump over, and too low down for me to, you know, stand there. My suggestion there is quite simple. If the trigger for it to spawn occurs and the player is in the air, withhold the trigger until the point in which the player lands. Because them being able to spawn when I'm in mid-jump often puts them in an undodgeable position and means that, you know, I often have to just stand and twiddle my thumbs and wait for it to spawn. Like, I want to make this jump, but it could spawn at any second. Death. I know I may be being a little paranoid about my health at this point, but I think this, you know, I don't know, I don't think it's paranoia at this point. The game has showed me that it's willing to play that way, so I'm keeping every health and every bullet that I can. Oh look, I died and got the key. There's one other key I can get, well, two other keys I can get from this area. Wait for you to raise up. No, I think I just shot myself in the foot, actually. The whole point in this room is to get some extra ammo. No, I may have done it, as long as I don't stop moving. There we go. Yeah. Paid two bullets, got 15 back, so 13 bullets and 5 rockets. At the cost of 2 health. I really am puzzled about what this area represents, though. I do like that the game is built around dreams and dream symbolism and surrealism and all that. But it does often help if it's done in such a way that the player can kind of decipher some of it. I mean, I guess you could say that somebody's dreaming about video games, but, you know. It's nice when the dreams and visions and craziness and surrealism can be tied together into a consistent theme. That's one of the things that I think Outlast 2 failed on, in that it was a wild ride and had a lot of craziness, but in the end, it didn't tie it together coherently enough that, you know, it had its fair share of issues. Okay, now, I've got to do this boss fight. I'm going to jump cut over it, but I do have to mention a critique about this boss fight in particular while we're here. I don't feel like the mechanics of the boss fight are explained well enough, and it bothers me, such as the little moving bars at the bottom. I want to know what they do. I know they probably mean something. Maybe I'm only supposed to fire when my icon overlaps them, but the game isn't clear about what it is and what's going on. That could be triggering some of her attacks. I don't know. But you spend so much of the fight trying to chase down the attacks to fire counterattacks that you don't really get to learn and figure out what's going on. And that may be the intention. I don't know. But again, it's a game and games need clarity. Oh, you're actually... Okay, well, there we go. I don't know. I just feel like that boss fight wasn't hugely fleshed out in its clarity of what's happening. Okay, as far as I know, I have all the keys for this area now. I do rescind my comment about this area not having a health station, but I question the location of the health station and feel that it instead should have been down here with the save point instead of behind something that takes 12 health to get past. Do you say anything different? Bandeira azucarada. Que crazy. Okay, so now the question is, what do I do from here? Like, am I supposed to backtrack from here? Let's see what happens if I go back to the surface. Annoyed by flying heads, that's what happens. When ammo is a limited resource that you can't exactly farm for more of, making backtracking cost you health is a questionable mechanic. But as much of the game discourages backtracking, I guess I can't really criticize that too much. Okay, what do you... King sent me, yeah, same. Same. Okay, nothing new there. My hope is that since I got the keys, I can do something outside of here. You know, is 4 keys enough to do whatever over here? Is there a button I need to... Oh, it won't let me kill myself. That's right. Not a word. I'm gonna have to go back to the save point. I'd also like to say that going through this every time you play is tedium. It was neat the first time. After that, it's just a fair bit of a time waster. Woo! Being rooted there almost got me hit. I guess I can go jump on the button and see if that does anything, but... You know, one thought was that maybe pushing the button opens the backtracky door, and that I've just been missing that this whole time, but I didn't have enough health to use it last time anyway, because it would have taken 2 health. 2 shots. I like that the second time you talk to him, he gives you kind of the same message, but condensed to just the important points. think that does indeed just open the door for you to backtrack. Which opens up a whole can of worms of other questions I'd like to ask now. So this is what the room was like if you die right after the whale. Just emptiness. Although the background sound and overall environment still allows for a bit of tension to form even though you know there's nothing there. Though the first time you don't know there's nothing there, you just suspect it. Suspected nothing is more tense than actual nothing. Suspected danger is also more tense than suspected danger allows for tension to grow. Actual danger kind of snaps the tension, allowing for a higher burst of tension, but it doesn't last as long. Case in point, being chased around in the woods by Laird. I don't know why I like pronouncing it that way. Outlast 2 reference. When you... In a survival horror game, for instance, let's say System Shock 2, it's a little bit more of a... you know, you hear a rumbler in the distance. You don't know where it's at. Big hulking mass of muscle that will gladly smash you through walls if it so got the opportunity. Basically the Hulk. You hear it in the distance, you don't know where it is. There's tension. The longer you go without knowing where it is while still hearing it, more tension. Now there is a point where there's diminishing returns and you begin to suspect that it's not there at all and other things, but there's tension. Then when you see it, the tension spikes. It's chasing you, the tension holds, but if it's chasing you for 20 minutes, eventually you just stop caring. Now in real life there is, you know, adrenaline and fight or flight and other things, but in a game, it eventually, the immersion breaks and you just, you know, the tension's gone. Now let's say it's a sequence that you have to do 100 times to succeed because you keep dying. The tension is long lost and just turns into frustration. In my opinion, Outlast 2 fell a lot into that latter category, where it just didn't have its tension anymore. That is neither here nor there. In my opinion, some horror games are really good at capturing that ability to build up tension and then snap it with a sequence, let it drop off, let it build up over time, grab it with another sequence, and so on. And then other horror games are either not able to build tension at all, or build it up once, have that overbearing sequence that breaks it, and then never manage to build it back up again. It is difficult, and it's highly subjective. It depends greatly upon how well the player grasps the puzzles and deals with it, and now we can backtrack to town. Hitting the button allows us to backtrack. I'm confused by why the button needs to exist at all, other than to consume 2 of my health. Because again, in the previous playthrough, had I not had to hit that button and the door had just been open, I could have come back. Don't you ding-dong at me. You know, I could have come back here all along. Yeah, that's where he was. Trying to reacquaint myself with the rooms. That's the tutorial. That's the weird little kid that asks if I'm his vassal. That's the, no, that's not the king's room. Yeah, that's that room. That room involves keys. I'm gonna talk to a king. Because I know that door there has to mean something. My knight, I'm happy to greet you as always. Greetings, my king. How's it going? You found the second head of the dragon. The what? Relax, my knight. Saving Princess or not saving her, it's entirely up to you. Don't you miss her? Nah, I don't even remember how she looks. Neither do I. Well, I recognize her. Well, you should. She's our princess, all right. I'll do my best, my king. The kingdom believes in you. Good luck. Second head of the dragon. Another complaint I have to put a pin in. I feel like there's a lot of conversations with this guy that I'm missing. I think the game assumes that you find the gun, you come back here. He tells you to find the rocket. You go find the rocket, then you come back here. He tells you to fight the dragon. You go to the dragon, then somehow you come back here. Maybe that's why the health point is before the dragon. He assumes that you'll backtrack to come talk to him, and then he'll tell you to find the second head. I don't know. Somebody needs to try that. After you beat the dragon, go back to the left. Try to come back to town. Worst case scenario, the door's locked. Best case scenario, you get access to a health up. I'm at the health re-healy point. Miss you always, standing eye. Arson. Arson is a good word for you. Oh wait. I can just do this. Don't like wasting that many bullets, but look, a key. Gonna go ahead and grab the 2 keys I know of from town. Can we just, you know, she brings up a good point. Can I just burn this place down? Burning it down is often the best solution. And then there's the one to the left of here, but I'm gonna have to use bullets for that because I don't feel like dealing with the health loss of just tanking my way through it. Because it would cost me bullets to get back to a health point, and I don't feel like doing that right now. I have plenty of bullets. I'm better off to use them right now. I keep using the term right now because when this game's involved, you never know when that's gonna change. And now I have the hiccups. Okay, I want to check through here. See, I'm betting. Oh man, don't tell me that. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't give me that idea now. If I go through all the key doors, there's probably a lever somewhere I'm gonna have to pull, which will make all the key blocks vanish. Which means I'm gonna have to go back that way again. At least I have plenty of ammo this time. And knowledge of where the health stations are. Okay, are you following me, or are you just bobbing up and down? I'm betting you're following me, yep. Dead. Death. Much death. Oh, that's such a wonderful mercy to be able to just restart at the room you died in. I love it. Why do you have so much health? Five bullets. That is 8 bullets wasted in this room. Nope. 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 Nope again. Nuh-uh. Nope. Nyeh. Nyeh. Not happening. Nope. Drag. Oh wait, hang on. Does that weird little glitch still happen where, hey, look, I got to the key and died. Do I still have the key? Yes, it does. Whoa, I shook everything. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me that the keys do that. That leads back to the starting area. Horizontal movement, feed. Would be greatly appreciated. Has this changed any? If you find a portal to Saturn, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I would love to take the 6 keys I have and enter what I presume to be a dungeon where I have to go through using keys to unlock the thingams. But I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching. We have made progress. Next time, perhaps we will find out what's truly happening and why there's a second head of a dragon and what I've missed. Anyway, see you next time.